is a mistaken kind of accusation. We don't make policies, but we make laws. So it should understand. And in any case, he is also right. I am the son of a poor man. I come from a rural area, and I know what he means. It only reiterated. I actually commented on his point, and all the 3 points I brought, he agreed with them. And I think the point is saying that if you make policy without due regard to the participation, conception, and ownership of this by the masses, you will end up taking the benefit to other people. And he brought housing policy. It's true. We do housing policy. For example, you give a chunk of land, he said, to the people, to a company at no cost. They bring their money, they build, and they sell it, and they make the money, and the masses are phased out of it. So we need to go the whole hog to the end of our policies and laws to ensure that we target properly. And the way to target is right from the beginning to involve those whom you are doing. And housing, to me, is not necessarily building. No, it's to make people express themselves and grow within a process. And that's what we are not doing in Nigeria and other African countries. And I think this conference will be able to help us to realize.
That was Dr. Sani Abdu, a member from the Nigerian House of Representatives. Dr. Michelle Tomey is the Director, United Nations SDG Action Campaign. He told Voice of Nigeria that promoting partnership and parliamentary engagement will help in the implementation and monitoring of the SDGs at regional, national, and sub-national levels in Africa.
It's extraordinarily important that parliamentarians become engaged in the SDG agenda. In the past, the MDGs suffered a bit from not engaging parliamentarians earlier in the process. And so the evaluation showed that we must engage parliamentarians in their important role in defining budgets and setting accountability. These goals are based on a large outreach to people and citizens everywhere. And since parliamentarians are the voice of the people in government, then it's very important that they take this job.
So, engaging the parliamentarian, will it help Africa to achieve the SDGs?
It's going to help. There's going to be a lot of moving parts in the SDGs. Lots of things have to happen together. There's not one thing, not one group can say that they're entirely accountable. Everyone has to play their role. But the parliamentarians themselves have an enormous responsibility to make sure that these goals are achieved.
What are those responsibilities? Can you mention some of them?
Sure. Well, there's been an agreement in Addis Ababa called the Addis Ababa Action Accord, which said that in order to achieve SDGs, we need to mobilize the resources within the countries and not just hope that money from outside can come in to solve these problems.